With your Nutanix cluster running on bare metal in AWS, you can, at the end of a work week, you can shut down all of your workloads automatically. And then all of the information and data from those virtual machines will be saved to S3. And then your EC2 nodes that are running the cluster will be shut down. And so there will be no costs occurring. And then come early Monday morning, you can schedule to resume the cluster and have your workloads come up ready for your workforce to start work again. Let's see this in action. Here in our NC2 portal, we have an AWS cluster up and running, M5D. We're running 4 nodes. We could easily hibernate the cluster through the UI, but we want to have a way to make sure that we never forget to do it. So we're never spending extra dollars. So the way we're going to do that, we can, under our organizations, we have our Acme organization, and we have the ability to create API users, so we can automate whatever we can do in the portal. So we already have that set up. So if we go back to our cluster, and then we'll take a look at Prism Central and show the playbooks where we have it automated. So in Prism Central, which is running on-prem, we have these are all the VMs that are currently on our AWS cluster, and we have a couple SQL servers that are up and running. We have the playbooks already created, and so the playbooks offer a variety of ways to automate a lot of different tasks. So here we have our Hibernate playbook, which is set to manual for this demo, so we can just kick it off easily. But if you wanted to set a time, you could change the trigger. So it will respond to events and alerts, which is pretty popular, but you could pick the time of day that you want it to run. So you want your cluster maybe to hibernate every Friday, as an example. Something that you could do. Likewise, for the resume, you could change this to Monday morning or Sunday evening, depending on how your business operates. So we'll just go back in here. I didn't want to save any of that. So the first step in our Hibernate script is to log into a CVM and ensure that we shut down all of the running virtual machines, as that's a requirement for hibernation. And then we'll wait some time just to make sure that the virtual machines are shut down. And then we can call our Python script, which we just have set up in a virtual machine. There's a variety of ways to do this. This is the easiest way for myself. So we'll close out. Now we can go to, we have it set to trigger at the cluster level. So if we go to hardware and clusters and hit run playbook, that will kick it off. Likewise, if that was the time trigger, you could have done it that way as well. So now go back to playbooks. We can look at our Hibernate, and we can see the running tasks. So this Hibernate is paused. So if we click on the Hibernate playbook, we see that it has run the command for shutting it down. We can see that we already had some VMs off, some VMs on, and it's been shutting them down. So if we actually go back and take a look at our virtual machines, one's in our AWS cluster, so they're all down. Now we just have to wait for the cluster to re-kick in this the final script. So on the playbooks, click on our Hibernate playbook, check the plays. Looks like it has fully succeeded. And if we pop back into our NC2 portal, we see that the cluster is hibernating, and that's a pretty easy way to save some dollars in AWS